Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for the month of December. Please do bear in mind that these are general readings, so may not resonate for everybody. Take what does and leave what doesn't. So for this reading, I'll be reading from the Coffee Cup, and then I'll be pulling out some cards towards the end. This is the Tarot, the Divine deck that I have here. And also I have the Sufi Wisdom Oracle deck. Also very, very beautiful cards. Okay, Aries, let's begin. All right. Aries for December. It's a really beautiful light cup, but a lot is happening. I see that you've been pulling away from something or someone you've been pulling away. There's been a few things about a situation you've been in that felt exaggerated by them. You know, you could have been in a place that everything felt exaggerated, like over dramatic, and it was unnecessary. You're looking for something a bit more, a bit simpler, you know, no need to kind of add on to things to create chaos when it wasn't really there to begin with. I mean, I do see some things were there, but it's like you see it in a lot clearer way, but there are like other bubbling emotions around that you would just rather stay away from. So it's like you are trying to find your space that you feel calm and safe, you know, without kind of anybody kind of having any bursts or any, you know, bursts of whatever kind of emotions. But you are also, you're pulling away from that, but you're also pushing forward something that you enjoy. It's an idea, it's a project, something that you're pushing forward. It's like you realize that now is the time, rather than, oh, I need to do this first and that first in order for me to start what I've been thinking about for so long. You might as well just, if it's not now, when is it, kind of thing. So no time like the present. And it's definitely a good time to start this, because I see for some it's like some kind of study. There's an idea here that you feel like you want to try and pursue, see where it takes you. Not necessarily leaving your job or anything like that, but it's something else that I see, you know, is connected to a passion of yours, or you know, there's you've been pondering on it for some time, definitely pushing through with that. You realize, like, okay, you know what, the world is your oyster. Very much so, the world is your oyster. You have really, really good control here. I see for a lot of you, your December is a month for you guys to look after your mind, look after your emotional well-being here. There is a consistency that is improving with you, and it will pay off. Your consistency in a particular job that you're doing, a project, there's something here that you've been working very hard on, and being consistent on that particular thing will pay off in a big way. There could be a feeling, well, it's a feeling of the past that you remember feeling kind of rejected and at a loss. And this month I see that you're able to look back at that time, and you're seeing things clearer. There's something there, that period where you felt like it was a rejection, that as a matter of fact, it wasn't quite a rejection for you. It's like the universe had saved you in that way from going down that path, or from, you know, connecting to somebody else. Or it's like it just was not the right place for you. And it's like there's a light within you that lights up. There's something that lights up within you, and there's a big realization when it comes to that. And it's like, oh, this could have been from, I'm seeing something about like 3 years ago. Oh, that resonates with something prior to 3 years. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it's going to fix certain things within you, how you feel when you get this clarity, when you get this realization. You're like, oh, you're actually thankful it happened, even though it may have caused you stress back then. You're actually very, very thankful that that was the case. There is humility. I'm seeing a lot of humility here coming in, that it's like a responsibility, and there's a humbleness that's coming through with you, that you are ready to take on a certain challenge. I really hope that makes sense. It's like there's perhaps you've been avoiding taking a kind of responsibility that you would rather, perhaps in the recent past, not take on. But there's something that has been shown to you where there is humility in it. Something very, very, very beautiful, though. It's something very, that will really help you grow in more ways than you ever realized. That you will take on this responsibility and you will enjoy it. It could be anything, like from, having to look after whatever. It could be pets or people, children, whatever, or it's like a task, but it just changes. Your perspective in many, many things is changing here. I'm seeing a lot of writing, something that is coming from within you, within your soul, something very artistic, creative when it comes to writing. And it's saying here, don't be shy. Something here is saying, do not be shy. Shine instead. And I do see that is coming through. Before, you may have been grasping at straws when it came to your creativity. It was always there. But sometimes, we all get this. It's like some sort of like block, like a writer's block or whatever it could be. It's being lifted, it's being removed. And now you're just writing away. You're definitely very connected to your heart here, Aries. It's very beautiful. And you're just going with it. You're expanding your horizons here. And you're just, there's certain goals here, a few goals that I see that you are heading towards, you're reaching, and you're not, kind of losing sight of that. You remain focused. And I see that even if it's really, really dark, you can see the road very clearly. Like that light will always be there for you, in front of you, no matter how dark it gets, because it's never that dark. And the light is stronger than anything else here. And I see you calm, cool, calm, and collected. It's just so beautiful to see. And because you have moved away from this kind of chaotic energy that was once around you, and you're pushing forward with things that you truly love. There is something here that somebody comes and saves the day at the last minute, like Saved by the Bell. You could find yourself in a situation, then boom, Saved by the Bell, something comes through, and you're like, "Woo! Well, thank goodness I didn't have to answer that question, or I didn't have to stay with that, or whatever it is, So there is that, which is really nice. And there is, in terms of relationships or anything like that, it's more about self for this month. That is what's coming through. And, you're on your way to fulfill something that you see being granted, which is really beautiful. It's like you are determined. You have that determination. You have that conviction. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. We have the 9 of coins. Okay. The Hierophant. Oh, yeah. Hierophant. Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. All right. Nine of Coins, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. I love this. It's like, this is the Nine of Wands. This energy is who you are, like who you've been striving to get to this position. You have been very, patient, and have come through many, many different challenges, but it's led you to this great stability here, the Nine of Coins. You just kind of want to be free of a kind of struggle that you rather not be in anymore, but you've come to I can't talk. I'm so sorry. You come through the other side. Nine of Coins here. You have this great independence. You have this, things are starting to grow where it now allows you free time, is what I'm getting. Free time to enjoy what you have created. And here we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and this is that writer thing. Maybe you're not necessarily a writer, but there's something creative happening. And here with the Hierophant, you have been taught a very valuable lesson, I see here, and perhaps you do look up to somebody as well that feels like a very special teacher for you. Words of wisdom. It could be people that may not necessarily be around anymore, but it carries on with you. But there is also something here like a very, very special experience that you had to go through in your life where it's coming through now. There's a deeper understanding of the relationship that you have with yourself and what happens around you. And you're letting go of many things here and allowing you here with the Ace of Wands to have this new start, to have this new beginning, to have this creative force coming through where you are, where you feel that, destiny is on your side. Like you feel destiny working with you, you feel the universe working with you. You feel like everything has its time. And so there's a sense of freedom and relaxation here is what I get. And your creative juices are really, really flowing here. I definitely see that. You're just, and also with this like burning flame here. It's that passion I was talking about, something connected to your heart, your desire that you're going forward with. The Two of Wands, and Judgment. Yes, you see, and the first thing I saw was like, you have the world in your hands. You're definitely in great control when it comes to that. The Two of Wands, the Judgment card. You are in a very powerful position where you get to say what goes. There's nobody else that has any kind of strings connected to you where you feel like a puppet in that sense. There is this thing that you're crossing over in a completely different way. It's almost like, you're still very much you, but there's this new sense of this Aries person. There's like you're done with what I'm getting here. It's that you are no longer wanting to spend hours and hours over something trivial, over things that don't matter. You're looking at the things that are really, really important, things that make you smile is what's really important. There's like this month is very much really deep, spiritual, and abundant for you. And you're definitely kind of, in a new phase here in your life, totally. And you understand, the decisions you've made and where it's led you. And there's something here about forgiving yourself. If you've been too hard on yourself, that's changing also. There's no need to be hard on yourself. There are opportunities here in front of you, laid out in front of you. And you will feel like it's been written in the stars. Like now is the time. This is the opportunity to go forward here with that. And we have here Strength. Yes, I love it. The Strength card for you, Aries. Absolutely. You are, very much one of, and this is also, it's a Leo, but it's a fire sign. and lots of fire here as well. Um, your feet are so firmly on the ground. Nothing can shake you or push you over or anything like that. The only person that can stop things happening for you is yourself, nobody else. And you know that. You know the kind of power that you have, and you're going for it. You know, you're absolutely, this courage that you have, this kind of, you know, your connection deep down to your soul is so strong that, you know, that is like, that's your savior, you know, that's your savior. You just, there's a knowingness there. There's a knowingness that you know what is destined for you. It's like that your intuition here is speaking to you. And also something about going back to the cup here, you're voicing something here as well. You're using your words, you're speaking up to things that matter to you, something here that you want to also clear up. You're not afraid to also speak, you know, speak out loud about it, defending somebody as well is what I'm seeing here. There's a champion energy that I get because of you. Okay, let's see what the Oracle deck has. Oracle for Aries, please. We have balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. Oh, wow. That's perfect. Love seeks your well-being. And that's what I was basically talking about. This month is looking after your well-being, your mental, emotional well-being here, wanting to find a balanced life. Like you're pulling away. This is perfect. Pulling away from negativity, pushing forward to what you find is happy, beautiful, the life that you are living, that you want to live. You know, there's a really strong conviction here, and that is self-love. As I was saying also, the relationship I wasn't quite seeing with other people right now. Like it's not the focus, even if you are, even if it is connected, even if it's good, it's not the focus. The focus is the self-love. And that's going to bring you a lot of these opportunities coming through, especially with creativity. Love it, Aries. Thank you so very much for being here, Aries. I truly hope that this was helpful. And thank you all so much for your support. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.